Alright guys, let's get started here. Let me turn the sound down a little bit though, it's a bit much. I don't think we need to listen to the RollerCoaster soundtrack that badly. Okay, let me just set this up and then we'll get started. Alright, looking pretty good. We'll get started in a minute. Let me just turn this down a little bit. It's a bit loud on my end here. And let me get the chat up on the screen as well. What are people saying here? I didn't know you live streamed. Yes, I live stream every week, and I have been for, I think, a year now at least. I usually post the VODs to my second channel, however, though. So if you want to find any of the old streams, they're going to be all there. Let me fix this chat size here a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let me adjust that up a little bit. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get started then. So let's get into this game. Now, who was saying something about RollerCoaster Tycoon? What's so good about this game? A lot of people play this one specifically. OpenRCT2 is just the open source release of RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2, and I guess Classic, which was another re-release of it. But we're going to start a new game here. I'm going to go with, what was the one that people voted for? Big Pier? I think it was Big Pier 2, right? Where is that? I think it's in the normal ones here. So let's go to Big Pier. Big Pier is pretty fun. Let's do that. So this is not very hard. I'll pause it quickly and kind of explain. It's not very hard. The actual challenge of this scenario is not that bad. It's just an interesting kind of location because you're out on the ocean on this big, like, you know, pier boardwalk area with a little town nearby. It's probably it's not too hard. There are some harder scenarios, but this is the one people voted for, and it's pretty fun. I think this is a fun, interesting little scenario, doing the kind of boardwalk setup here. It's just a fun game. RollerCoaster Tycoon is just a great game in general, and this is definitely the best way to play it. RollerCoaster Tycoon, Open RollerCoaster Tycoon is the best way to actually play this game. So if you're going to play it, you might as well play OpenRCT2, because it just has a lot of bug fixes, a lot of enhancements over the base game, and plus it combines both RollerCoaster 1 and 2, which is great because RollerCoaster 2 has, you know, better rides and better mechanics, but RollerCoaster 1 has better scenarios, I would say, and better maps. What mods do you have installed? I don't have any mods, to be honest. I don't really play mods that much. It's a fun, relaxing game to unwind with. Yeah, it is very just relaxing stuff. I see. So you build a park and that's it. Any other fun mechanics? Love how this version has multiplayer. Yes, that's right. This one has multiplayer. This isn't a multiplayer match, though, a multiplayer map. But yeah, it is just you run a park. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's like a business simulation. So let's get started with some stuff for the park here. I'll get started with a initial. What do we have unlocked? We don't have any transport. I guess we don't really need any transport. We have a few gentle rides. Only 2 roller coasters. I wish we had the junior coaster. Mini coaster is not bad. Wild Mouse, not a big fan of that. I don't like that either. Let's start researching some thrill rides. Let's get our research going. We'll just do thrill rides only for now. I want to get at least a couple more thrill rides. I think what we have for roller coasters is fine. We can get more later. Let's start a advertising campaign. Let's do advertisement for the park. And let's do 2 weeks for now. And is this pay per entry or is it pay per park? So admission free. So I think this is pay per ride. This is a pay per ride scenario, I think. I can't remember. But let's make a ride. Let's start with a ride. Let's throw down a basic ride first. Let's throw down like a merry-go-round somewhere. We'll put it around here somewhere. Annoying thing is they adjust it so it starts right in the ocean. Let me see where we should put it. I kind of want to make it look a little bit nice. Are you going to put a hedge maze in the void? Maybe a little bit later we can dump some people out into the ocean. That would be pretty funny. Have the death pit. But I want to kind of set up a nice little area first. Let's set up a we'll get an area for some food as well, but let's set up our first ride. We'll put it like right near the entrance, maybe like right here would be pretty good. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. Let's adjust this up and we'll set up our first ride here. And let's put our entrance and exit. Now, guests usually don't like to turn around, so we'll put it like right on the main pathway here. The entrance and the exit can go right here and get them going around the park a little bit. So that'd be pretty good. Let's also set up our pathways for the entrance. Now, this is one annoying thing about Big Pier that I don't like, is that you have this kind of annoying way to set up everything when I can't really see. Yeah, see, I put it in the wrong spot. Here, let me put some music on, because I forgot there's no music for this part until I turned the sound on for these rides. Maybe I can actually put the sound on for one of the rides. Let's play music. I guess I've turned it on first. I'll put some music in the background, though, because it's a little bit boring with no sounds. So I'll get something to play in the background while we're kind of setting things up here, so it's not so silent here. Let me find something quickly, and then we can get started. How do you raise the supports like that? If you hold shift, you can raise the supports, but with the kind of isometric perspective, it's a little bit hard sometimes to tell where the supports are going. You can see I put it in the wrong spot. I'm just give me a second. I'm going to open up some music so we have something playing in the background. Here, this will be good. Good ocean theme music to play. Okay, this will be great whenever it loads. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to set up some music there. Let's delete this road. See, I'm already kind of like annoyed by this that I have to. Ah, boy. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of this one. There, set it to delete paths only. Okay. Okay, there. Now I have to rebuild that path because I kind of fucked it up. At least the good thing about this is you can just make paths this way. Okay, let me see if the sound is too low. Okay, there. I can hear some music now. That's great. Let's set up the paths this way. We can get this going. This way makes it easier to deal with the paths. Okay, at least I can actually build them without it falling down everywhere. Or missing where I'm building it. So let's connect up these paths as well. We'll build this one here and do it like this so we can handle it a little bit easier. Because always an annoying thing with these kind of paths is when you're at this angle, it can be a little bit hard to manage it. Okay, let's keep building path out a little bit. I'll kind of loop it around a bit more so it can have a little bit of a longer queue line. I think this is long enough, though. That'll be okay. And let's make the exit line as well. We do have to connect up the exit, otherwise they're going to just fall into the water here. Okay, there we go. Remember to keep turning on our advertising campaigns. Advertising campaign for the park. Great. Let's open the park. Now, is this a pay per ride park? It is pay per ride, so let's set up some money for this. Now, I can't remember exactly how to price the rides. There's like an optimal way to price them that you can do. So maybe I'll go like $3 for this one. And we'll get some other rides going on. Alright, so we'll get our first ride up, and I'll put up some stalls as well. One thing I need to check up is how to, I can't remember exactly the pricing for the rides, so that'd be great. I'm going to make a little plaza for some food. That'll be a good thing to put like right in the center of the park. Let's just build a little plaza first. Here, I'll make it like this, and we'll make a little plaza going all around the center of the park. And we'll put our food stalls around here, which will be great. We can turn this into the whole eating section, and we can even make some little decorations for it as well. Okay, let's throw down a few food stalls to begin with. Let's start with some cotton candy. Let's rotate you, like right there. Great. We'll throw down a few more. Let's get some fries as well. If you're wondering how I can move things up and down, it's by holding shift and just moving my mouse up and down. So let's throw down a few food stalls here. They can start buying stuff. Throw down drinks and then an ice cream, I guess, as well. Let's throw down one more. Throw down ice cream. That'll be great. Perfect kind of setup here. And we'll turn this whole area into like a little pavilion. I'll build like a little house around here. Are you going to make the wailing wall too? We'll only play test a bunch of rides if they don't pay to get in the park. That's right, yeah. So I'm gonna have free entry. I'm not gonna charge for entry because charging for rides is way better. The thing is though, no one's paying to go in. Oh, some people are paying to go in. There's usually a maybe I should lower the price for this a little bit. Maybe it might be a bit too high. I'll lower it to $2. I think usually for roller coasters, you can kind of go off of the excitement rating and just charge that. And there's a more optimal way to charge too. I can't remember exactly, but you can usually charge quite a lot for roller coasters. So let's set up a few food things here. We'll get our bathroom set up as well, maybe near the park entrance. And then we'll build what kind of scenery do we have? This is going to be like a sort of carnival atmosphere. So let's set up some like little tents. That'll be kind of nice. What kind of things do we have? We can do like this. This might be interesting. Do that. Okay, we can do it like this. Make like a whole little pavilion around here. There, that'll be pretty good, I think. Let me turn around so I can see where I'm placing stuff. And we'll make some little tents to go on top as well. Let's change the color of this. We'll make some new colors for our park. I think I'll keep red, and then maybe white? I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's go for like an oceanic sort of vibe. Let's go for like blue. That'll be good. I'll turn this way. We'll put these going right across the area here. It's very hard to set these kind of tents up going across like this. Okay. Especially when you're at this weird angle where you can't like tell where anything is. Okay, these are going to be weird because these buildings are too tall to put the tents over. Maybe what we can do, you know what? I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of these buildings. Let's get rid of just the scenery. Let's get rid of the scenery here. I'm going to rebuild this a little bit. And we'll reset this up to be like a walk-through sort of pavilion. That'll be a little bit better because these buildings are a little bit too tall. Maybe if I build a taller building, they will be not too bad. I could also just do that. Although I don't want to waste too much time building random stuff when I could be building rides. I need to get money and guests in the park. I don't know. Maybe let's throw something down. I would like to build a little building. You know what? Maybe I'll wait till later to do this, and we'll just build some more rides first, because I do need more income for my park. I'm going to make the Wailing Wall. Yeah, I think for the donation. Marcel Voss video on it. I've seen his video and stuff, but I can't remember, to be honest. What was the ideal thing? Well, let's put a swinging ship. That'll be another good starter ride right at the front of the park here. Okay, we'll put it like right here. That'll be great. Put it right there, and we'll make the exit. Where can I put the exit? Let's put it like right here. That'll be good. And let's set this up. I will kind of customize the colors of some of these things too. Like this one, I don't really like this orange color. We'd like to go for maybe like an oceanic sort of theme. Let's go with dark blue and then a light blue kind of horse. That'll be nice. Or even like a light green. That looks pretty good. Yeah, this will be like Atlantis sort of land here. Okay, let's set up our park exit. Okay, set this up quickly. We'll build a little roundabout exit or entranceway. Gonna have these two mirror each other is fine. Just need to make sure I can set up the exit before we actually open it up so people don't drown immediately. I don't want to set up a drowning pit right away. I'd like to wait a little bit if possible. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And we'll customize this ship as well. What color should we make it? We'll make it something else. Make it like, again, kind of oceanic. I like that. Match the water a little bit. We'll make the ship itself kind of pretty outstanding. I think a big red. I like the red and kind of maybe light blue or gold. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. So we'll leave it like that. So pretty nice. Getting a few rides down. I would like to set up my first roller coaster. Let's put this up to maybe $2. I think we can go for that. Let me read what people are saying here. Atlantis Tycoon, you should put a roller coaster first. Some come with scenery. By the way, some rides deteriorate value. Okay, they're not going to deteriorate this fast. Only after a few years. I'm going to see if I can charge a little bit. Usually for these gentle rides, you can't charge too much. But we got a few rides down. Let's get our first roller coaster down. I think I will go... We could go Wild Mouse. Mini coaster. I think a Wild Mouse would be kind of nice. I don't usually like to build the pre-built designs. I like to go with a custom design. So we'll put it right here. This will be a good spot for the Wild Mouse here. I'll just set up where... I like to kind of keep it fairly tight. Okay, it's hard to tell how far away I am from the entrance, from the walkway there. Okay, this is pretty good. There, we'll do that. Let's set up a little area with the trains. Kind of extend this as much as possible. That's pretty good, I think. And let's set up our lift hill. At least the Wild Mouse has a steep lift hill. Okay, and then we can just get like a little kind of ride down here. I will be doing custom rides for all of these just because I kind of prefer that. The problem with Wild Mouse, you have to be careful with these drops. You don't want it to drop too hard because it's very easy to screw yourself over with the way some of these drops can end up going. Okay, that's not too bad. Hope that's not too sharp of a turn. Maybe that is a little bit sharp. Let's be careful with some of these, because I don't want it to be really, really sharp turns. Okay. How do you do that raised building thing? I've never seen that ever. You have to hold shift, and then you can raise your building height to wherever you want it to be. So it's a little bit annoying on this map because of how it's kind of designed. Let's do like a little loop like that. That'll be kind of nice. Can I loop all the way around? No, I can't. We can maybe go down. That might be nice. Do another little drop. A fairly big drop. That'll be good. Try to cut some of the speed a little bit by having it go up a little bit more. A bit too close to that. So maybe let's do I don't want to have any tight turns. Turning too tightly with the wild mouse is a little bit dangerous because it's very easy to get bad stats on this ride because of the way it kind of turns. See if I can cut through this ride itself. Not exactly. I was hoping I can go right over the ride. Maybe if I do a quick turn like this. This is a little bit awkward looking ride. Okay, let's go maybe up. Can that get me over? No, okay. Okay, let's try like this. This might work. Yeah, this will let me go right over. That's great. And then we can go around. This is going to be pretty tight. I could go under the pier. That might be good. Okay. We'll have to see how it goes. A lot of this video is going to be me building some roller coasters. Or trying to build some roller coasters efficiently. I don't know how good this roller coaster is going to be because it has a lot of like tight little turns. But we'll kind of see if I can go right under the pier. No, just can't do it. Okay. Let's see if I can just turn around then. We can maybe go up instead and go over the pier. Okay, good. Okay, that doesn't exactly connect properly. I would need to be a little bit lower, like that maybe. Okay. Let me see if I can figure this out properly. Alright, we'll do a little bit of a jump there, go down, and then immediately go down. Still a bit too high. Probably have to go with a level track like this. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, let's see if this is possible to work. I do like that they have these little ghost cars. This is a new addition for this version of the game. I think I have 0.5. I don't know if there's a newer version, but I downloaded this version not that long ago and upgraded from 0.4 something. I forget what version I was using before, maybe 4.5. But I do like these little ghost cars, so I can see, like, look at that. He gets stuck right there, so that's a bad spot. You can see the mouse gets stuck, so we need to fix this little part of the coaster. Is he getting stuck there? I can't really tell. Let's see. So let's test the ride and see how it goes. We'll put our entrance and exit. Let's do that quickly. Okay, here we go. Let's put entrance right here. Exit over here. We'll get all of this set up first before we do anything else. Okay, just get this all set up. We'll get the entrance kind of going. Make it a little bit longer since everyone loves roller coasters. There we go, that's perfect. And then we can switch to footpath. And put a footpath right there. That's great. So it's pretty good. Let's open this up for testing. We'll see how it goes. It looks a little bit ugly, but I kind of like it. I like these big, ugly roller coasters we do. And then we'll do some scenery for the central little district area. I would like some kind of scenery here to make it look more interesting, because I don't like it just being open like this. We can maybe do a little bit of scenery for the mouse coaster as well. I see make sure the cars can get all the way around, and no, they can't. So I can see right there, they get stuck. So we need to fix this bump. This bump is the problem. Let's turn it off. So I can see right here, they're getting stuck. We gotta fix this somehow. Now, I don't know if we can use a booster. I think they do have boosters for this. Let me see. No, they don't. They have no special things. So let's just maybe have to remove this bump so they can actually make it over here. Okay, we'll have to kind of remove this one. Let's actually turn this into a straight piece. And then we can do, instead of doing another bump here, we'll do a drop to kind of get a bit more speed. Let's delete this whole ending part. Okay, we'll get that there. And let's see if we can arrange this properly. Now we can go right over. I just don't like having a little straight piece. I'd rather it go under if possible. Let's see if we can get underneath the pier. That would be great if we can. Okay, maybe we can delete the footpath. And hopefully we can make it all the way back up, if possible. Okay, there we go. So let's go back here, and we'll turn this one into a station piece. Great. Okay, good. And then put our entrance back here again. Now, hopefully this will be okay. We do have to fix our footpath a little bit. But we'll test the ride first and see if that's any better, if that kind of works. Let me fix my footpath, because it kind of got fucked up a little bit. Okay, let's do that. We'll see if we can fix this. Here, might have to do a little bit of an overpass. One guy's gonna drop in the water, but it's not a big deal. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, you know? Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh, Lee D drowned. So we got our first death of the park. But it seems like it works. This last turn, though, that's a real tight turn. Like, look how tightly they go around that. Very high intensity. I guess it's okay. That's not too bad. Those stats are, like, tolerable. So I'm going to open it up. We'll open up the park there, and let's color this a little bit. What can we color it? Like a green? You know what? I kind of like the brown, the classic brown color, and we'll go with maybe a light blue for the track. And the little mice, we'll make them into something else. Let's make them maybe yellow? Or keep going with the light blue sort of theme. I kind of like that. That looks pretty good. We'll leave it at that. You have been banned from Mickey Mouse Fan Club for inappropriate behaviors. Yeah. Okay, I kind of like that. Looks pretty good. Let's see the stats. The stats are not amazing, but they're not that bad. I have very high intensity, and I know it's because of this turn right here. I could stop it and fix it, but we'll have to see. Maybe I should fix it, to be honest, because it will be a little bit rough for the guests. Let's fix this little turnaround here. I'll make another little bump to kind of ease it off a bit. They can have a little bump here to kind of ease it off. And then we can have the turnaround. Okay, let me see if I can put the see-through, transparent, what is it? See-through paths? Is that connecting properly? It's not. So let's actually connect up like this. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So that might ease it off a little bit. I don't know. That's still a really tight turn, which I'm not a big fan of. Maybe I should make that a little bit of a looser turn. Well, let's just try it. We'll see if that makes any difference. Maybe that little bump off will kind of kill some of the speed a little bit. But let's just see how that is before we do anything else. And I think for this ride, I could probably charge at least like $6, right? Let's charge at least maybe like $7. I think I can do that. Oh, not 20. Uh-oh. I mean, $7. Maybe I can even go more. To be honest, I can probably go a lot more than that. Okay, that's a little bit better. High excitement. Intensity is high, but it's at least it's high and not like very high, you know? So it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better now. Okay, let's open up. That's great. I like that. Let's do a little bit of scenery as well. I'm going to make these different color. Make them like green. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's also work on a little pavilion for these food stalls. I'd like to work on that. So let's get some kind of decorations. I'm not sure what I could do. I could just build like a actual like pavilion with some real walls. That might be a good idea. I just would like to use the tent cover if possible. Looks like we're gonna get some rain. Geez, that's not good. I'd like to get some umbrellas if possible then. Okay, let's get around here somewhere. Geez, trying to place stuff sometimes is really a pain. Okay, there we go. Now I can lock stuff down. Yeah, let's turn this whole central area into like a little pavilion, if possible. So what I'm doing to lock at this position, if I hold control, it'll lock me to wherever the level is. Like doing this, now I can stack on top, right? Makes it easier to build stuff quickly. It's still a little bit slow to build things in RollerCoaster Tycoon, but at least it's easier than it might otherwise be, you know? Okay, we'll build a big building here. Okay, can you please lock on? There we go. Okay, that's not bad. Looks a little bit ugly. Maybe I should replace some of these with windows, right? I'll put windows on the front and back. That'll be a little bit nicer. And we'll turn this into like a nice little building here. That'll look pretty good, I think. Let's put like an archway right above the entrance too. That'll look pretty nice, I think. Like right there, looks pretty good. We'll put some around the other side as well. Make like a nice little pavilion here. There we go, looks pretty good. And let's put the rooftop. I wonder which roof would be best. I would like kind of a little bit of a thematic roof, like the tent or something, but maybe no. It might look weird a little bit. So let's do... I don't know. I'll see. Let's throw down... I guess we'll throw down this kind of roof. It looks kind of nice. Let's change the color a little bit, though. I'm going to make it more like a light blue for the roof. Or even a white. White might look good. Here, that'll be nice right there. Perfect. And let's finish off this. At least get the sides of the roof done. Make a nice little building here. I'm going to spend way too much time just building my little houses here. But to be honest, this is like half the fun of Roller Coaster Tycoon. If you don't like building little buildings, like what's the point of the game, you know? And let's get, what can we put in the middle? I guess like this, right? No. What do we put in the middle then? If we can't put anything else. I guess it'll have to be like this, right? No, that doesn't look good. Maybe I have to delete these corner pieces and do something like this then to make it actually fit properly. Right? Yeah, that'll be good. So this will work out a little bit better, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, perfect. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. That looks great. If I can just get it to align properly, that'll look great. And then we can have a nice little building here. Good. Great. And then I think that's good. That's pretty much everything we want to do. Just finish off the rooftop here. And that'll be a nice little shopping pavilion if I can finish this fucking roof. There we go. Nice. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That looks great. I think it looks nice. We can even leave the little sunroof on the top, which would look pretty good. Or even put a little peak. That looks nice. Cool. I like that. Alright, that looks pretty good. I like that little pavilion in the middle. That looks kind of nice. So, a lot of people loving the Wild Mouse roller coaster. Let me check how I can do the pricing. Usually what I do is I charge about the same as the, what is it, the excitement level. But usually you can actually go a little bit higher than that. How many people going on this ride? What's the excitement level here? Excitement rating 2. I'm charging about that here. No one wants to go in here. Maybe this is overpriced. I probably need to lower the price on this to like 150 for anyone to go on that. This one is doing really well. People are going on this one a lot. I'm charging about 9 for that. So that's probably a good price. Let's start getting another ride of about $2,000, 200 guests in the park. I should probably cut off some parts of the park that are not currently open. So what I think I might do is actually delete a few areas of the park. Let's delete a few pieces of pathway. That way the guests won't get distracted by going like where they don't need to go. I just don't want to drown anybody. Okay, just leave them in these areas. We don't want them to go all around the park. We just want them to go where the rides are, basically. Okay, let's get you guys out of here. There we go. Okay, so some guests are still trapped on the other side of the park, but we will kind of deal with them in a minute. I will reconnect maybe one part of this area so they can still go around. Here, we'll reconnect this area so they can still get out if they need to. But we'll break up the park a little bit. I want them to stay in this area where we actually have rides for now. You could have just used a sign. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. So yeah, I guess I can use signs. So let's reconnect the park then. I don't want to leave everybody stranded. So that's a good idea. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. What I need now is actually some kind of garbage cans. People are leaving garbage everywhere in the park. Let's also pick up a few staff members. We don't have any staff at the moment. We need at least 1 or 2 mechanics. This mechanic can deal with this area here, and then we'll get another mechanic to deal with this area. We'll put another coaster on this side of the park here. Now we should have some thrill rides researched. Let's at least hire 1 handyman. And let's hire at least 2 entertainers. Let's get some pirate costumes. That'll be good for our park theming, you know? Have a lot of pirates roaming around. Okay, that'll be good to keep people happy, at least approving of the park a little bit. And I'll put down those signs, like you said. I kind of forgot about that. Let's put down a sign. Line TV. Let's put this down. This will be nice. Put this like right here to make people feel a bit better. I don't want people to go to the back of the park, so we'll just make this no entry for now. I just want them to stay in the front of the park for the time being. We'll drop 1 more sign down for this area as well. Alright, great. So I just don't want them roaming around too much. I want them to stay where the actual rides are. Like, this ride is so full. People are loving this ride a lot. Let's focus on building another ride. We should get another coaster down for now, because we have a few rides here doing pretty well. This one, at least some people are going on the merry-go-round now. Some people going on the swinging ship ride. Let's see what other rides we have. Do we have any other rides right now? We have a few new thrill rides. Let's put down 1 more thrill ride. The top spin might be a good idea. And then I think we will research, I would like the information center to get some rain umbrellas, because having the umbrellas is super useful. And then we'll start researching some coasters, because we don't have that many coasters, and I would like more. So let's stop thrill rides for now. I'm going to go shops and stalls and get some roller coasters as well. Get at least 1 more roller coaster type. Because nobody likes to ride rides that are when it's raining like this. But let's get another thrill ride down for the time being. We'll put this one. Where can I stick this? A little bit big. Could put it like right here. Okay, maybe like right here is good. That's not bad, actually. We'll put it like right there. Put the entrance over here. And the exit can just go right out. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I messed up the height of this. Oh, my God. I fucking hate that. Jeez. Always that happens. I hate when that happens so much. Trying to get the height of these rides is so annoying. Okay, right there is a little bit too far. Oh, God. Like right here, maybe. Perfect. That's good. Great. Okay, that'll be perfect there. Let's color this a bit more thematically with our blue and light green and light blue. Here, that'll be nice, I think. We'll leave it like that. That's pretty good. I think we'll leave it like this, and then we'll connect up the roads here. Make this queue not too long. Usually these thrill rides are not that interesting for people. So we'll leave it like this. This will be a good way to get people in. And then we'll build the other road right here. Great, that's nice. All right, pretty good. Park's growing pretty well. I would like to put down another roller coaster, though, because we have one right now, and this one's super popular. Lots of people coming in here, making a lot of money from this one. But we do need some more coasters to make actual money, because for these, we're not going to make that much. I could maybe charge 2. It's already charged 2, so leave it as it is. These rides don't make that much money, but they do get people in the park, which is nice. Would really love some more coasters. Let's actually throw down a toilet. We should use a toilet here. Put it right by the park entrance. And we'll put an information stand later as well. I always charge for the toilet. Even just 10 cents. Make a coaster that's short with decent throughput. Yeah, I need better coasters, to be honest. I do have the mini coaster, so maybe we'll make this one. This will be okay. It's not that bad. I kind of prefer the junior coaster. Let's put it like on this side. We'll have one coaster on each side of the park. So this side can have its own little coaster as well. And this one I'm going to kind of have it go outside of the park a little bit. Okay, where is that? Come on, go up, please. Just need to get it positioned properly. Like right here is a good spot for it. Make it fairly long. You know what? Let's actually do this first. I'll have it turn around. Do a tight turn here will be pretty good. And then we can start climbing going out of the park, which would be great. Maybe let's see how we can do that. I'll see if I can arrange it properly. I guess just go straight. We'll be fine. I could have a double lift hill, but I kind of hate double lift hills. They always look bad. Okay, we'll make it about 13 meters. That'll be pretty good. You know what? I'll go like this. Give it a lot of room to get around here. Do a tight turn there. We'll try to loop it around a little bit and get a nice little drop here to get some speed going. Okay, there we go. Let's do straight piece and then a drop right here. That'll be good. Okay, so that's pretty nice. We'll get it a nice little drop to pick up some speed. What's special? We don't really have much. We do have boosters, though, but I don't know if these boosters are any good. Like, how powerful they are. Let's try to snake under, if possible. I would like to snake under the boardwalk here. Here, let's try to do a tight turn or a little bit looser turn under the boardwalk if possible. Here, we'll delete that path there. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We'll do that. We'll have another little way around, and then we'll do another kind of loop-de-loop around the other side of this little area here. Okay, I think that'll be pretty good. It's very one-sided. Definitely when it comes to building roller coasters, you trap those peeps. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. I can quickly fix the road for them. Here, let's fix the road a little bit. Here, we'll give them a nice little pathway to get around. These people gotta get out of here because I'm gonna delete this from under them. Okay, you, please get out of here. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, great. Now they can get over. Everyone else, they can get around if they need to. Okay, let's keep working on this coaster. This coaster is turning into a little bit of a mess. Okay, actually, I would like it to turn around. Let's do that. Okay, we'll go right over the track this time, and then we'll go a little bit. Oh, I'm out of money. Oh no, that sucks. Damn, dude, that sucks. Way too much money for this. Ooh, boy, I might have to take a loan then. Let's take a quick loan, because that's a lot. It definitely, if we build some coasters, it'll pay off, so it is worth taking a loan. Okay, we'll do this one. Let's see how we can get this around. I would like to see if I can get this. So I'm right over this. A little bit awkward because I can't drop it that easily. You know what, let's go this way. That might be pretty good. Or let's do a little bit more of a roundabout way like that. That'll be kind of nice. This is already looking like a fucking mess. Okay, let's do a quick drop here to get some speed, I think. We'll put it another time under the path. Okay, let's quickly do this. That might be okay. It's looking a little bit awkward, but let's fix this path a little bit first before we continue. Now, this might be a little bit of a problem, because now we have a problem with this path not going anywhere. We can fix that very quickly. There we go. All right, let's continue with this one. I'm not really liking the look of this ride. It's turning into a bit of a mess already. I would have liked it to be a little bit tighter. You know what? Maybe I should just scrap this whole ride. I'm not really a fan of this. You need to go up to 1.5 meters, by the way. Yeah, maybe I should just scrap this whole ride. I'm really not liking this at all. It's turning into just a big mess. So let's just scrap this whole thing. I'm not liking this one. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do what I said I was going to do before and just immediately turn around. Like this. And we'll have to put it out here, but we're going to have it go, try to stake it a little bit tighter this time. And do that properly. Hopefully fix it properly. There, fix that one here. Alright, so let's try to get a tight little turn out, if possible. I might have to delete some of this road here, but there's too many people just walking around. It's very annoying. Okay, please get out of here so I can delete this. Okay, I'm just gonna have to delete it and save anyone who falls in. Let's pick anybody up. Who else fell in? Let's pick you guys up so you don't die. They're all very happy though, even though they're all dying at the moment. Okay, great. Let's continue here. You know what? We'll do the lift hill like this. Do it this way. This will be a bit easier. Okay. Oh, land not owned by the park. Ugh. Okay, I might have to do a curved lift hill, which sucks a lot. But at least I can do that with this kind of ride. Ooh, actually, you know what? I forgot you can do this. Yeah, you can do the twisty lift hill. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So you can actually do this. Make a curved lift hill this way. Oh, wow. That's way easier. I don't know why I didn't do that before, to be honest. Okay. We'll fix that road later. Let's just continue with this. Yeah, that's way better. I like that way better. So we'll do this instead. This will be a lot easier to deal with. Do a big drop and then get a lot of speed. Hopefully make this fairly nice looking so it's not too bad. Okay, we'll get rid of that one here. Let's fix that a little bit. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's a bit too low. Oh, land not owned by the park. Right. Okay, so let's try to fix this a little bit. Okay, hopefully I can get this working. It always takes me a long time to build a ride, so this is always my issue, trying to get the rides working properly. Yeah, so this is the edge of my park land. That's why I can't go any further. So let's just make this instead. We'll do a big twisty. That'll be a little bit nicer. Okay, not too bad, I think. We'll have to kind of twist this back around if possible. I don't know if I can even fit a turn in here. Okay, we'll kind of level off a little bit higher. And do this, and that should be able to fit a banked turn there. Geez, already this coaster is looking like a mess. And I can't fit anywhere in the park here. Okay, let's see if we can fix that a bit better. I really don't like that. Okay, you know what? Let's go here like this. We'll drop it down. Okay, that'll be pretty good. We can do a little bit of a loop, which is nice. Okay, maybe keep going the loop. That'll be good. That'll be nice. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. That's not too bad. Let me see if I can figure this out, how we can get this to work kind of well. You know what? I'm just going to make this go straight. That'll be pretty good instead. We can do like this. This might be actually pretty good. Do another little bump off. Alright, let's see if we can fit this in here. It's always pretty slow making roller coasters because it's a little bit hard to fit anything where you want it to go, you know? Okay, can I fit anything here like that? No. Okay, how about like this then? Maybe I can go just straight around. Okay, maybe like this might work. Okay, that might work. This might work. Okay, let's try this instead. This might be able to make it go around properly. And we can do another little drop here. This is going to be an absolute disaster zone of a coaster. But at least it kind of works, sort of. Okay, I think this is okay. This is kind of coming together now a little bit. Almost coming together. If I can just get it to fit in the park, then it'd be okay. Like right here is not too bad. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, just a little bit too long. Maybe I can cut the length a little bit more. Okay. We'll have to see. Maybe I have to cut the length a little bit. Let's turn this into a smaller bump here. Just 10 meter, and then we can do a quick drop, which will be great. Okay. I'm still just at the very edge of where I can actually put land. Okay, let's try this instead. Maybe, okay, this actually fits. Though I would like to bank it, if possible. You know what? I think what we can do is we can do like this. Yeah, we can do a downward helix. Yeah, you know what? That might actually work. Let's try that. That might be pretty good. So that connects up, but we're still a little bit misaligned. So we'd have to somehow get aligned first. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it perfectly. 4 meters. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's perfect, perfect. Okay, now we just need to somehow get through this path. So we'll have to delete this path a little bit. Sorry, buddy. We'll save Denzel here. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, finally this fucking coaster is done. It only took me forever to get it to work properly. And we'll fix this pathway too. This pathway just looks weird. Let's set this up to test. Where can we put this? We'll put this one maybe right here. And we'll put the exit like right there. That'll be great. Uh-oh. Okay, let's save. Oh, someone died. Juana died. Okay, so we'll have to deal with that later. But let's quickly build our road here where we need it to go. Very awkward. Oh, shit. People keep dying in our park. That's not very good. We want to have, ideally, as few deaths as possible. Okay, that's perfect. That's great. I will delete that, though. Oh, well, whatever. People they just die so easily. Okay, let's connect up this part of the park. Now, how the fuck will I connect this part up? Oh, my God. Let's get this sorted out. I need to start making some money because I had to take a huge loan to build this shit. Now, how can I even get around here? Jesus Christ, this is like rough. Okay, let me change my music on a little bit. I don't want to use any copyrighted music. I have music playing in the background. I don't want it to be anything too copyright. Okay, let's see. How can I connect this road up? Maybe I have to go like this, which is super awkward, but it kind of works. Ruins the vibes of my pier, but whatever, you know. Have to kind of manage it somehow. Okay, there we go. That's great. That's great. That'll work out fine. Now let's connect up the footpaths to this. Okay, now how can we get you to work properly? I guess just do like a little snaky thing like this. This will be okay. Uh-oh. Don't have enough space. Okay. Well, I guess that'll have to do. That's a pretty short path, but I guess it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. There we go. Entrance, exit. Let's take a look at this ride, though. Make sure it's actually okay. That's not bad. I mean, a little bit intense, but medium. I guess that's okay for a junior coaster. Took me way too long to fucking finish this. Just too short, I think. But whatever. We'll open it up. We'll charge, how much can we charge for it? Maybe about, like, $6, I guess. Let's do like $6.50. I think we can charge that. At least it works. At least it's not crashing or anything. This one is still making like $9 a ride. Actually, you know what? Let's make this a little bit more. We can probably go up to at least $8, right? I bet we can. Let's go to like $8. I think we can charge that for this. That'll be not too bad. Our park is actually not doing that badly right now. We can even pay back some of our loan, possibly. Pay back like 1,000 of the loan here. See, this is going to start making money. Look at that. Everyone's going on here. Let's change the color for this thing here. Let's see. What should we do? We'll do kind of matching the rest of our color scheme in the park. Make it like a magical fish ride or something. Let's do maybe light water. That's pretty good. And then we'll make the car itself stand out. We'll make it like very bright. Something like, I kind of like the, maybe like an orange and red. Look pretty good. Let's actually swap those around. I like that. Looks pretty nice. You know what? I may go with a brighter color scheme. Let's make this a little bit bolder. Maybe just like a yellow. Or not. Actually, those ones I'll keep as watercolor. But let's make it like a very bright scheme. I like something a little bit standing out, you know? There we go. I kind of like that. Looks pretty good. All right, so not too bad. Even though it took me forever to make that ride, it actually turned out pretty well. It's making a lot of money, so that'll be pretty good. This coaster is still making tons of money. Look how many people are going on it. Like pulling rides and attractions. What, no guests getting ejected in the water? I've already had a few guests drop in the water by accident. But we'll see what else has been unlocked while I've been building that. We have a new coaster now, looping roller coaster. Ooh, that'd be good to build. Do we have the info stand? We do. Great. That's great. I like to build this because this is so useful. Info kiosk. We'll put that right here next to the bathroom. And we'll set the price for umbrellas to 20. Leave the map the same. Let's get the umbrella color. I like a bright yellow. We'll do that. That'll be nice. Do like a bright yellow umbrella for our park. I think this park's coming together pretty well. It's looking pretty good. Only been an hour building 2 coasters and a few thrill rides. Let's drop down another gentle ride. We need some more variety in the park. So let's put down a Ferris wheel. I love Ferris wheels so much. They look so good. And I like them in real life too. I think they're fun to ride. Let's put it like right at the front of the park for like a big icon, you know? Make it a very iconic kind of thing. Like right here would be great. Actually, let's put that a little bit further away. So at least have some... Oh, that's out of my range. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see where I can actually put it. Where I have space and I can actually fit it. Maybe I could put it right here. Just, I don't have much space to actually place it. It would have to be like right there, pretty much. Yeah, not a lot of space to place this one if I put it right there. You know what? I'll find a better place for it. I like to put it just somewhere very visible. Like right here would be kind of nice. Just there's nowhere to put the entrance exit in this case. Let me think about where I can put it, because I would like to put it somewhere very open and easy to spot. Like maybe right here might actually be pretty good. How much space do I have for a entrance exit? Not that much. A little bit bad. Maybe like right here. Actually, this is a great spot. We'll put it right here. This is actually a perfect spot, to be honest. And then we can put the entrance exit along the back. There we go. Perfect. That'll be perfect. Put entrance like right here. Actually, you know what? Let me move that over a little bit because I need some room to actually place this down. There we go. Right here. Perfect. This is good. Okay, entrance can go right here maybe, and exit can go right here. You know what? I might have to put the exit on this side and then do that a little bit, which is kind of awkward, but we'll reconnect this up. Don't worry about it. There we go. Nice. Okay, good. That kind of works. And then we can connect this entrance up this way. We'll just make an entrance pathway going right here. Now, that kind of doesn't work properly. Okay, uh-oh. Okay, let's delete this then. Okay, we need to make sure this actually works, that it's going to the correct ride. There we go, perfect, that's nice, that's great. So I like that. Let's open this one up and we'll color it a little bit differently. I'll keep all the supports kind of a matching ocean blue color, but we'll make the actual ride kind of stand out. Make it like a nice yellow color, would be pretty good. I like that, it looks pretty good. Actually, you know what, let's make this like a pink, but we'll make the edges a bright yellow. I think that looks pretty good. Already looking like a nice kind of boardwalk carnival sort of area, so I think this is looking pretty nice. For some reason, rotate the camera in RCT just confuses me. Like, there's a different map every time I turn it. Yeah, you kind of have to get your mind wrapped around it a little bit. It is a little bit annoying if you're not used to it. I really need a longer queue line for this ride, but oh well, doesn't matter. This is fine. It is making a lot of money, which is good. Uh-oh, something broke down? Oh no, merry-go-round broke down. That's too bad. Make sure my handymen are covering these two areas. Okay, he's covering that area, which is great. Oh, I want him to go there. Yeah, he can cover that whole half of the park. Let's get a few more entertainers. I'll make all my entertainers pirates. We'll have a lot of pirates around the park. Let's start working on another roller coaster. Maybe we can drop down another thrill ride very quickly, and then we can get a roller coaster. I'll put down a 3D cinema. These are kind of lame, but they are like easy to do. You don't need to do anything with them. We'll see where we can plot this down. Maybe like right here, next to the pavilion. I could put it out to sea a little bit. I would like to squeeze it in one of these front areas if possible, but we're kind of not having much space here. I guess I will have to move it out of the park a little bit. Okay, we'll see where I can put it. I don't really like the 3D cinema, so maybe let's try something else. Let's maybe try this swinging ship. Another swinging ship will fit very easily somewhere. So you can plop that down somewhere convenient and use that. Like maybe right here would actually be pretty good. Put it right at the entrance of the park. This might actually not be too bad. Let's put it like right here. Okay, entrance there. Where's the exit? Where can I put exit? Ooh, that's a little bit awkward. I guess we can make this work. It just, I don't like this entrance exit placement. Let's maybe place the entrance somewhere else. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally got that guy. Oh shit, there goes he. There he goes. So he's gone gone back to where he came from. Okay, we'll do that. That'll be fine. That's okay. Unfortunately, little guy died. A lot of deaths in the park here. Okay, there we go. We'll have to see how we can even manage to do this, to be honest, with both entrance and exit. I guess I could go around the whole building. Is that possible? Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. This will be okay. All right, that kind of works. That looks so ugly, but it works, you know? And let's connect this one up. There we go. That looks fine. That's going to be okay. It just looks so hideous, but that'll be fine, I guess. Do you have any food stalls? Yeah, I do. I have a little pavilion here. If you see this one, let me turn this off. Transparent scenery. You can see I have a little pavilion in the middle of the park with some different little food stalls. So this is making some money. I just like to hide it in a little building. You know, it looks kind of nice to have a little shopping area. Let's make this something interesting color. Make it more outstanding with like red and yellow. Make this into the blue color. Looks pretty good. We'll leave it like that. Okay, I'll leave it like yellow. I kind of like the yellow color. Looks very outstanding with everything. Maybe I should kind of rebrand my rides a little bit. Instead of having them be green like this, let's make them more, use more yellow in the rides. I think that looks a little bit better. We'll use more like brighter colors. I think that looks good. It fits the vibe of the kind of coastal seaside resort of sorts, you know? Okay, that's not too bad. We got a few throw rides down. That'll help our park a little bit more. Let's open this one up. Let's raise the price of this to like $250. I think we can go for that. I can't believe this is still closed. Where is my handyman to fix this? Let's get another handyman. This wooden mouse is still making me tons of money. I really need another roller coaster because both roller coasters are bringing in tons of money now. I'm actually going to pay back a little bit of my loan. Let's pay back another $2,000. 400 guests in the park. Yeah, I do like making little buildings if possible. It just takes time, so I haven't built that much. I only built a little pavilion in the middle. I might build more later. I would like to build a... if I can get more roller coasters researched. How many do I have? I have 3 roller coasters now, so let's build another one. Looping coaster or suspended swinging coaster. Looping coaster is pretty good, so let's go for that. That'll be nice. I'm gonna also change my research. I should remember to put my advertising campaign for the park. Let's keep doing that. I'm actually gonna put it to maximum because I don't want to think about it. Oh, not enough money. Okay, let's just go for 4 weeks maybe. That'll be good. Vouchers, free rides, a particular ride, half price entry. Let's do free food and drink as well. Free drinks in the park. We'll do for 4 weeks. An advertising campaign for a particular ride. Let's do our newest ride. I haven't named any of these rides. I should give them a name. That would be pretty useful. Because I've just been having them Wild Mouse 1 or something like that. Let's see, what can we name this ride? I would like to name it something. Let's call it something different. Let's call it something a little bit nautical, like bilge rats. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. I think that's okay. We'll call it bilge rats. That'll be kind of disgusting. What about this one? What can we call this one? This is the mini roller coaster. I don't know what would be a good name for this one. Definitely not Classic Mini Coaster 1. I always like to name my coasters if possible. I don't really care about the thrill rides and stuff. They're not as, like, important. But I do like to name the coasters if possible. What do we call this one? How about Wave Rider? That's kind of nice. The color scheme looks like the Wave Racers as well. Let's try to build a big coaster this time. We'll build a bigger coaster right now. I'm going to start working on one. So we got a few other rides. I'll change my research to focus more on gentle rides for now. We got a few roller coasters, shops and stalls is enough. Let's get a few more gentle rides, and maybe, I don't really need that many more thrill rides right now. Maybe get some more water rides. Would be good. I'll turn off roller coasters for the time being. I don't need that many. Let's get another coaster down, because coaster is always great. Get a looping coaster. And I wonder where I should plop it down. I would like to put it on the outside of the park if possible. Like maybe right here would be great. We'll put one right along the edge of the park. That'll be kind of nice. Okay, we'll do that. That'll be good. Make it fairly big, and then it can loop around inside the park a little bit. Now, how far can we go? We can't go any farther. Land not owned by the park. Maybe we will adjust this a little bit so I can actually fit it in the park properly. Okay, there we go. I prefer not to do a curved lift hill. I'd like the lift hill to be, you know, stable. Okay, we do have to make this a little bit shorter because we don't own this land. Now, could we buy the land? Maybe we could buy a little bit of land there, but I don't think we need to. I'd rather just make this work properly. We can maybe make it a little bit taller, but I'd rather make it kind of more interesting as a ride, I guess. Okay, let's turn it like that, and then we can do... Oh, not enough cash. Oh, boy. I guess we'll have to take back a little bit more of a loan just so we can afford this. I just paid off a bunch of loan, now I gotta take more, unfortunately. Okay, that looks ugly. Ugh. Could do a nice swirly, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh my god, how expensive is this? This can be way too much money. Oh boy. Maybe I really need to wait till I build something like this. I'm just lacking the money to build something this big. You know what? Let's hold on this for now. We'll plan it out a little bit better. Maybe not make it too big. It doesn't need to be huge. We can also have boosters to kind of deal with this a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Which footpath is in the way here? Oh, this one. Oh, boy. Well, at least there's nobody in this part of the park. Oh, that's a big problem. We should put down some bins. That's right. Let's throw down some bins around the park. We have, like, nothing. I've been totally forgetting about that. Okay, we'll throw down a few bins everywhere around the park because this is just looking disgusting. Definitely need more handymen with the amount of guests we have right now. And throw down some benches as well in some areas. Especially near the food area. That way they can just kind of rest a little bit. Okay, that should hopefully help people feel better. I totally forgot about that. So I was busy with making rides. Okay, throw down some benches and things. That'll be good. Let's keep working on the coaster. You know what? Let's actually widen this a little bit. There we go. I like that better. That's a little bit wider. Yeah, that's not too bad. I hope that's not too tight of a turn. It's a real tight turn there, right at the bottom of the hill. Maybe we'll make that a little bit looser. Or maybe even just have it go immediately up. Ooh, land not owned by the park. Serpent something. I think this one will be the sea serpent because it's kind of a green color. So we'll maybe go for that. I need to have more park land though, unfortunately. Now, I wonder if I can just buy some land here. Is there any land for sale? No, I can't. So no land for sale around the park. I just have to kind of squeeze it in, if possible. So we'll kind of figure this out a little bit. I just don't like such a tight turn right at the bottom of a drop. You know what? Let's go like this. We'll make it a little bit sooner, the turn. There we go. We'll go like that. We'll bank it. And then we can go immediately into like a small turn here. I'm going to delete this whole pathway because we'll figure out the pathing system a little bit later. There we go. That's a little bit better. I like that better. Okay, we'll make that kind of twisting around. And I would like to put a loop somewhere in here because this is a looping coaster. Now we could put a half helix, if that can fit somewhere. Let's just continue this first. Okay, right under this one. We need to make that a little bit closer if possible. Okay. We'll figure out how to get around here properly. It's very tight trying to build this. Maybe we should do a wider loop. That might be a better idea. We'll do like that instead. That might be a little bit better. And then you know what? We can put a loop maybe even around our track a little bit. Okay, let's see. Now I should be able to put a loop in. Vertical loop right here. That'll be pretty nice. I wish we could get the loop to go through something though. That would be even better if possible. But we'll see how we can maybe do that. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is let's see if I can put the loop somewhere. I'll put the loop right there. That's a good spot for it, I think. Vertical loop right, and then I'll put a piece of track going right through the loop, which will be amazing. That'll be great. Okay, let's do like that. Do a little turn there. About 7 meters. I need to make each kind of turn a little bit less than the last one. Okay, it's a little bit close. I don't think that's going to work. It's not going to go through our loop. We need this to be a little bit longer. Let's just go a few more pieces. Okay, that should work. This will be good. Okay, I want to make sure this can actually work properly. Okay, let's see if we can make this. Maybe we'll start with 7 meters. Or let's do 4 meters right there. That'll be pretty good. Now, this may be a little bit tight of a turn coming off of the loop, but we'll see if that is no good. If it's no good, I might have to just change it. Okay, let's go through here. Can we go through there? It's very hard to aim these rides the way you want them to go. Yeah, so it's hard to see where I'm actually bringing this. I would like to get that track through this loop, but I don't think it's going to be possible. What we can try to do is do this instead. You know what? We'll figure it out somehow. Let me go back a little bit. We'll kind of rearrange this a little bit better and try to get it through that loop if possible. Or you know what? I could also just go this way. Yeah, we'll go around this way and put the loop right through there. That'll work then. And then we can kind of get it through there, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we can get it right through the loop. I think it goes through, right? Do you have enough momentum for a loop? I don't know. I'll see. I'll see once the ride starts going, you know? I might not even be able to fit this in here, because it goes through the loop, but there's nowhere to place it on the other side. Because, yeah, I'm just over the space there. Yeah. Oh, boy. I could do like that. Let's do an S-bend. Actually, that would be good. That's nice. I like that. That's perfect. I think I might have enough momentum. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works. If it doesn't work, then I may just have to scrap this whole kind of dumb idea. Let's throw, we can maybe throw on some boosters as well, just to make it a little bit better. Let's put a photo section here too. Okay, let's finish off there. That'll be good. We'll finish off the ride, have it connect up right here, and then that'll be perfect for us to kind of go in. Okay, great. That's excellent. Just have to connect this up, and it should be okay. Just barely have to fit this in, squeeze this in somehow. It's a little bit tight, to be honest, to turn in there. Oof, just barely, not enough room. Okay, so we have to move this over a little bit. Okay, we're gonna have to do like maybe, I don't think we can fit another vertical loop in here. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to do maybe like an S bend to the right. Like that. That might be okay. Okay, this is kind of working. We got it working. This is going not too badly. That works. That works. That goes together. Okay, so let's put down an entrance right in the water here, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to connect these up to actually get people in the ride, but we'll figure it out, I guess. We'll put the exit like over here. All right, let's figure this out. First of all, I'm going to test this ride. Make sure people can actually ride it. So let's just see that first, how that goes. What a disaster. This will be our sea serpent ride for sure. Okay, let's get this. First of all, let's connect these up. That looks good, I think. Yeah, that's great. Okay, put it like this way. I'll make it kind of zigzaggy. I want to use as much space for this as possible. And then we can connect it back up if it can fit. No, footpath in the way. And I can't go up another level because the coaster's in the way. So it looks like it's fine. It made it through. That's good. Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll just make this this way instead. We'll go like this, and then we can connect it up. Let's figure that out a little bit better. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Oh my god, roller coaster in the way, bro. That sucks. Okay, let's try like this then. Okay, that should be way too tall. Okay, that's not good. Is that good? Okay, that works. That's fine. That's good. That's going to be good enough. Let's see what the stats are for this ride. That's not bad. 6 excitement, decent intensity, so that's pretty good. This ride turned out really well, I think. We'll have to kind of figure out how to reconnect our park, but I'm kind of liking that. That looks pretty good. Let's open that up then. First of all, what should we do? Roller coaster trains. We'll leave it at that. Let's call this the something sea serpent. Can you send it underwater? No, you can't. Let's see. Sea serpent. Sea serpent. Something else with S. What's something else we can do with S? You can always stick some things in the ride to make it easier for them. Actually, I need an exit. That's the problem. I'll call it Sea Serpent for now, but I'll fix that in a minute because I need to fix my exit path. I don't have an exit path at the moment, so that's really, really bad. Okay, what is going on here? Let me place the exit, please. Okay, come on, buddy. What is going on? Why can't I place this? Land not owned by park. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. What the fuck is going on here? I don't have an exit right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, I gotta figure this out somehow because this is not looking good. I'm not sure what the problem with this is. Is it just because this is like blocked? I might have to build a new exit then. Unfortunately for everybody currently on the ride, we're going to have to shut the ride off and replace our entrance or our exit somewhere else. Where can I even put this? That's going to work. I don't know. This is kind of bad if I can't place anything into the entrance. That's kind of bad then. Uh-oh. Oh, did everybody drown? Oh no. Oh no. Everybody on that fucking roller coaster drowned when I stopped it. Oh my god. Because they fell in the water. Oh no. My park rating just collapsed right now. Oh bro, that sucks. Everybody on the coaster died. Let's put on some advertising to kind of soften the blow a little bit. Advertising campaign for the ride. Let's get for, I don't know what. Let's do this one. And advertising campaign for the park. Let's do 3 weeks or just do 2 weeks. There's nobody money. We need to kind of compensate for that while I'm figuring out how to fix my entrance and exit. Okay, let's maybe pause for a minute so I don't kill any more people. So it is an issue that I can't get into this place, right? Oh man, that sucks. So this is like the only spot I can actually get in. We'll have to figure out somewhere to put the entrance then, the exit. Like maybe right here is better? I don't know if this is any better. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I don't think I have a place I can put my exit. Unfortunately. I think a lot of people have drowned so far. My guess rating just collapsed because that whole ride, everybody pretty much died on it. Okay, let's see. Can I put a pathway here at least? Is this possible? No, no it isn't. Okay. You know what? Maybe here? Is this possible? Damn, I might have to adjust my ride a little bit then, because this is not good. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to, this sucks. That sucks. I don't know where I can even put another exit for this, to be honest. That would work. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We'll see where I can even fit this. That's a pain. I might have to redesign this whole ride a little bit, or somehow make more space, because I have no space to put an exit here. This would be the best spot. Maybe if I can move this over a little bit more. I might have to somehow I redo this whole thing, which sucks. Just to have a little bit of space for my exit. Just have one more, maybe. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate, but I don't see any other option here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I don't know. This kind of sucks. I think I just screwed myself. Well, my rating is recovering. People kind of forgot about it. It's not a big deal. Like, some people die. Whatever. It doesn't matter that much, you know? I'm so tight on my spacing for this park that, like, I just don't have enough space for an entrance, which really sucks. Okay, maybe just barely have enough space. Okay, I can kind of fit it in. Let's see if that works. Put an exit like right here. Will that please fit? Okay, that works. At least we can get started with that. Now, where can I even go with this here? Okay, we can do that. That kind of works, okay. No, I don't like that. So let's actually do this instead. Okay, this might work, actually. Perfect. There we go. That's great. I love that. So that's nice. That's perfect. We'll forget about everyone who died. You know what? We'll give this an appropriate name. Sea Serpent's Sorrow. For all the people who died. To show everyone we're sorry. Everyone whose family died in the park can get a free entrance for their next visit, you know? We'll make this like a nice green color too. And make the, I'll make everything kind of match the water. I like having the supports match the water. I'll make the actual serpent kind of a yellow and green here. You know what, let's actually make this, keep it with the blue theme, the dark blue theme there. Looks pretty good. Make it look like he's riding on the water. We'll make this like a bright green color with a yellow on it as well. I think that'd be nice. Looks pretty good. I think we'll leave it like that. Looks pretty nice. Very bright coaster, and then sorry for everybody who died, but you know, that's just the way she goes, you know. Let's get the admission price. We'll set this to, I don't know what. I guess we can do 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do $9. Probably go 9, that'll be okay. On-ride photo. How much can I charge for the on-ride photos? Will they always pay for that? I thought this is something they will always buy. So maybe I'll put it maximum. I think that's one of the things that they will always purchase. Let's get some entertainers for this area, because this is going to be a long queue line. Put some TVs here for people, and we'll get an entertainer to hire there. Make people feel better. There, he can stay around there. Pick him up, put him here. Have a little pirate to entertain people. There we go, nice. That'll keep them happy in the line while they're waiting for everybody. See, my rating's already recovering. We lost, like... You know what? I think in Britain they're going to change the laws that you can even abort a baby after birth. So this, I just think of this as like an extreme late term abortion of like a whole car full of guests, you know? Okay, other than that terrible accident, I mean, this is looking pretty good, I think. I think I might change the color of this. I'd like this to be a bit more vibrant. It looks better to be kind of bright color, I think. I would like that. Let's do like a really bright blue. I'll make this one like a yellow, I think. Looks nice. I'll make the dragon itself maybe more of like a red. Like a dark red looks nice. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. That looks pretty nice. I think this is a good ride. Other than that problem, I think this is a pretty good ride. That looks pretty nice. And we got a lot of guests. People are happy to go on here. We'll even do another... I got lots of money now, too. We can pay back a little bit of our loan. And I'm going to do another advertisement. Advertisement for the park. For sure. And let's do for a particular ride. Let's advertise our new ride. The Sea Serpent Sorrow for 3 weeks. That'll be good. That'll help our whole park feel a lot bit better. So bad as to kill 30 weak morons. A current advertising campaign. This park takes place in Hong Kong. Yeah. Has anyone ever died in a Hong Kong amusement park? I don't know. I've never heard about that. I don't want to disparage the poor, like, Hong Kong Disney World or something, you know? Because I might want to visit one day, so I don't want to do that. Oh, I failed! Oh, no! Ah, boy. Oh, well. That fucking, that crash... Yeah, the crash of this stupid fucking roller coaster made me fail the objective because I lost so many guests. Oh, well. That's too bad. Now, we could start a new park, but maybe we could just continue with this one. This one's pretty good. I would like to keep playing this one for the rest of the stream. We'll keep playing this park, even though it's pretty small. It is pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, what's the big deal, honestly? Look, everybody's so happy to come on the park. Look at this. They love to come on here. Even though people died last time, it's like not even a big deal. Like, people die all the time. You're right. People die all the time in amusement parks. Like, what's the problem? I wonder if I should make a little pavilion for this area. I think I might do that. That'll be kind of nice. Make it look a bit nicer. I'll put some pillars down here. Yeah, just along the sides of this waiting area to make it look a little bit nicer here. We'll put a rooftop on top of it as well. Let's color this to match the ride. We'll make it like a bright yellow and then the kind of light blue. That'll be pretty good. There we go. Nice. Pretty good. Cover them from the rain a little bit, even though I don't think this actually makes a difference in terms of how the guests feel about the rain. It's just for the decoration, you know? And that'll look nice. See, that looks pretty good. I like having a little area for them to go into, you know? Looks pretty nice. And let's put up a nice sign for the ride, too. We'll put up a sign for the ride. Make it look a little bit better. Let's look for our signs. Where are the signs? Let's color this one with the green and then red name. A little bit lighter red. That'll be good. And we'll call this the Sea Serpent's Sorrow. Like right here. Great spot. Right there. That looks pretty good. I like that. Nice. So they can all see what the ride is and go ride on the Sea Serpent Sorrow. Okay, great. This park's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, tons of money now. Everybody's going to be buying tons of stuff. Look at all that. Look at them buying all this stuff. Now, how many of them are buying the photos? I don't know if anyone is. How much can I charge for photos? Let me check that quickly. I'm not sure how much to charge. Okay, I guess they won't always buy photos. So let's lower the price of photos. Let's put it maybe to like $3. That'll be good. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. At least they'll bring us some extra money. All right, looking pretty nice. I will continue playing this park, I think. China programs the roller coaster to auto-eject people mid-ride if the social credit is too low after being scanned by facial recognition cameras on the ride. We should do that in Canada, to be honest. That'd be great. I'm totally supportive of ejecting people, these kind of miscreants you meet at the amusement parks. The kind of goblins, the average goblin who goes to like theme parks. I feel like a lot of them, at least like 25% of them, should be ejected from the ride and dumped in the ocean or something. Like that would generally make the population a lot healthier, I think. Look how much money this is making. Tons of money people are buying. Wow. Top spin still hasn't been fixed. Do I have a handyman on top of that? Okay, he's going to top spin. Let's hire a guard, at least one guard. Let's get a few more handymen too. And let's just check what other rides we have. What other rides do we have going on here? Balloon stall? Actually, this would be good. Let's throw down a balloon stall right at the entrance as well. There we go. And we'll make the balloons just random color. I like having all the different balloon colors. Though, to be honest, we already lost the scenario. We failed the scenario. So, unfortunately, that train full of guests died at the worst possible moment. Right before the scenario was almost done, that train crashed and everyone died. And then I lost the fucking scenario objective. Right now, I'm back up again, but that's after, like, a little while. After a few months. But, you know, we'll keep playing this park anyways. I don't really care about the scenario that much. I just want to play on this map. So let's drop down some more rides. What other rides do we have? We have a log flume. That'll be a good option. Coasters. We can do gentle rides. We can make a car ride. Put down a slide, maybe. That could be kind of nice. This is always a really easy ride to deal with. Let's put it like right here. I think this will be a good spot. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Put the entrance right here and the exit here. We'll paint this to look like maybe like a coral tower. That'll be kind of nice. Let's go for actually an orange outside and then like a pink spiral. And then we'll make the bottom just like the watercolor. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's connect you up here first. There we go. And let's get you something going on, if possible. Can I even fit a path in here? I don't know. We'll figure this out somehow. Oh boy, I guess not, right? We have to somehow delete this. Very awkward. Maybe I can go down? Okay, someone drowned again, unfortunately. We have a lot of drowning problems in this park. Okay, there we go. That's great. Excellent. So unfortunately, they drowned, but it's not a big deal. Can they get in through here? I wonder if they can actually get in the ride. Okay, they can. That's great. Whatever. I mean, aside from all the drowning, I think heavy metal enthusiasts like that chimichanga. If you haven't ridden the Sea Serpent Sorrow, have you ever lived? I say respectfully to the grieving father who just watched his son and wife drown. That's good. I should get another coaster going. I want to really cram this park full as much as possible. We'll get a few other little rides going here. Ooh, rain is going to be good. That means I'm going to make a lot of money from the umbrellas. Ooh, we do have a dinghy slide and a log flume. I would like to get a log flume. That'd be kind of nice. Getting a boat ride would also be pretty good. You know what? Maybe let's put down a boat ride. That'll be kind of nice. Get people to sail around and stuff. We'll drop it kind of over here so they can kind of sail around the park a little bit. Here, this will be good. And let's leave this one as an open little area. There we go. We'll just leave this open. They can just enjoy themselves and go around, I guess. That'll be fine. Actually, oh, I just forgot. This won't be possible to connect up to the path. Okay, let's arrange this a little bit better, because this is not going to work. I'll figure out a better way to place this. Have a little boat ride. Let's maybe put it right here. This will be a nice spot. Put it a little bit out of the current park location, but that's fine. They can kind of sail around and enjoy stuff. Okay, we'll just leave it open-ended. There we go, that'll be good. Hopefully they don't go off into the deep ocean, but whatever, that's not my problem. I don't care if they do that or not. Okay, that'll be good. Let's put down the entrance and the exit, and then we can figure out how to arrange this a little bit better. So they'll just sail around. They can go around the whole ocean and explore. That'll be nice for them. Okay, let's see if we can get this working as well. We'll connect up these locations. Transparent paths. Okay, let's get this going properly. There we go, perfect. And then we'll get the other footpath as well somewhere else. If I can figure out where this place is, let's do see-through paths. Okay, there we go, perfect. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now I can figure out how to put these paths down, which is always the most annoying part of anything. Okay, there we go. That's great. Looks ugly as hell, but that'll be fine. Maybe we should connect up this boat hire a little bit more. I don't know. Because I don't really want them to get lost. So let's just do a little zigzaggy path, you know? That'll be kind of nice. Okay, that'll be fine. Just to keep it closed in. I don't really want them getting lost. It would be kind of funny to have them sail around, but we will keep it a little bit safer. Let's, rowboats are okay. I'll leave that as it is. Make them like a bright yellow. I like everything to be yellow here. And we will delete this no entry sign. There we go. Great. Now they can actually explore the park a little bit. And we'll figure out how to reconnect this segment of the park to something. I don't know. Okay. Tar just walking off open piers. Well, I mean, usually the pier doesn't vanish from under your feet, you know? So to be fair to them, you know? They're a nice little boat hire. That'll be okay. See, this ride, this Sea Serpent ride is still getting tons and tons of guests. So it seems like they don't care that much that it's, that people died there. I think we have enough money. We have 6,000 now. I can keep paying off my loan. Let's pay off my loan a little bit, and then I'm going to work on, I think, another coaster. What other coaster do I have? I have swinging coaster. Check my research first. I want to keep researching roller coasters. Don't really want more gentle rides. We'll keep going for thrill rides and maybe a transport ride. But I'd like to get another roller coaster if possible. So let's maybe do a swinging suspended coaster. This will be our next bet, and we'll put it right in this area. Okay, this will be good, I think. We'll change the music there. Okay, this will be pretty good. I'd like to keep it kind of focused in the central area if possible. As much as possible, at least. Can't go under there. Geez, these guys are sitting right where I want to delete this path, of course. I might have to just drop them in the water, to be honest. Geez, like 4 of them right here. Okay, well, there you go, guys. I'll save them very quickly. Put them out of here. Is that everybody? Oh, there's one more guy here. Okay, great, great, great. Just to make sure nobody's dying. We don't need any more people dying in the fucking park here. Hey, great. I'll also dump this other no entry sign. We don't need that anymore. For this one, I might make a curved lift hill because I don't have that much space. Let's do a small curve here. Yeah, this will be okay. Normally I don't like doing curved lift hills, but that'll be okay. Okay, where's my mechanic? There, you can go in that area. Okay, we'll do a little bit of a curve lift hill because I would like a fairly tall ride. I want at least one big coaster if possible. This is not too bad. I don't want it to be too big though. Okay, that'll be enough. 27 meters is pretty tall. Okay, let's actually just get it to go straight down if possible. Too bad this one doesn't have any cool features. I mean, this kind of coaster sucks a little bit because it doesn't have anything nice to do with it. Like, there's not really any special features. There's a few, but, like, not much. Just like helixes. It kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, let's see here. I will keep getting this. So yeah, they just have helixes up and helixes down, which is not very interesting. The good thing is at least you can do a little bit tighter turns with a coaster like this. You know, let's do a helix up to the right. Okay, there we go. Try to make this look a little bit better than my last coaster ideas. There, we'll make it kind of swing around the side there. That'll be kind of nice. Now, do we have a photo section? We don't have anything. This ride sucks. There's like no cool features on this ride. Here we go. Okay, we'll try to fit this in if possible. I would like this to go a little bit lower so we can start bringing it into the station here. How high is the station? 1.5 meters? Okay, we'll see if we can get it to go just tightly around there. Okay, maybe I'll have to keep it a little bit higher. There we go. Ooh, getting a little bit tight. We'll see if we can fit this around here. You know what? Maybe I'm going to do another little loop around because this ride's a little bit short. Let's, instead of doing this, I'm going to have it just spin around and we'll have it loop somewhere else. Okay, let's do another little tight turn here. That should be possible. That'll be actually not too bad. It is going to be a little bit hard to connect this up, but I need to go back to the other side anyways to connect it, so that'll be pretty good. This is actually turning out to be okay, I think. If I can just get it to connect to the park, to the exit there. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to get out of here. I could just go straight, but not exactly. Here, maybe I could turn like this and then do another turn. Looks like no. It's really hard to see past all this like spaghetti. Let's do see-through supports for a minute and see where I can get this to go. Actually, no, I want to see where the supports are so I know where I'm putting this. Okay, we'll do like that. Maybe this will work. Maybe we can do like this. We put it like a little bit higher, we might be able to actually go over the main part of the ride here. Yeah, okay, this is better. This will work. I think this will work. Okay, I think this is going to be okay. This is going to work. We can just barely get over here. A little bit tight. Coaster one in the way. Okay, let's see. How about if I put that down instead? Ooh, just barely fit around there. Okay, this should fit. It's going to be a little bit awkward. We need to get it down to 1 meter. There we go, 1 meter. And then we should be able to just get this in there. Unfortunately, I have to break this one. Maybe someone dies, not a big deal. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We connected it all up. A few deaths, but not always a big problem. Like, people are gonna die, right? You know, that's just how the way it goes. So, we got this sorted out. I'll have to reconnect the pathways somehow. I'll figure out the entrance and exit later. I want to get the paths connected up first, so they actually make sense. Now, can I put this over? Is that possible? No, it isn't. Can I put it under? Maybe. Or not. No, I guess not. I could go this way and then try going over. Yeah, we could do like that. That's kind of weird, but it works. Okay. Keep going like this then. This will have to be the way to do it. This is like the ugliest fucking path ever. Oh my god, no way. This is not good. This can't be possible. Maybe what I'll have to do is go up like this, then go over, and then go down. That might be the only way to do it. Oh my god, what a fucking disaster. Okay, no. Okay, I think we have the right idea, though. We just have to find a better place to go over. Okay. I'll figure out how to get this path working. This path is not doing very well at the moment. This path is going to be the best ride in the park, you know? It's already like the most intense, I would say. Just how the hell do I get over this? Okay, let me see how I can do this. Maybe I can go like that and then this way. No. Ugh, that sucks. Wait, I had it there for a second, right? Now I could go even higher. We could make the path even higher. Maybe that's the solution here. Just make the path as big as possible. Like I said, this path is going to be the biggest ride in the park at some point. Okay. Okay, here we go with the path. It's working kind of. There we go. That's perfect. Look at that. That's great. I love that. That looks cool. That's a good path, you know? That's a really cool path. I like that. Wow, amazing. And we have to connect this path up too, which is like, oh my god. Let's do that quickly. Can I just like put this over or something? Maybe I could go like up? No. Oh no, my entertainer. Don't want my staff to die. I don't really care if guests die, but I definitely don't want my staff to be killed. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, how can we get this over here? Let's see. I'm already hating this fucking ride because it's making my life miserable trying to reconnect these pathways here. You know what? I'm just not gonna connect this path at all. I'm just gonna ignore that whole path. Oh my fucking god, this guy. There we go, okay. Let's just ignore that path. We won't even bother with the path. We won't have a path there. We'll just make a new one somewhere else. I'll have to connect up this path as well. That's gonna be a pain. We'll have to figure out the entrance and exit soon. Like, look at this. This is a disaster. Okay, that one works. That's fine. What about going this way? Jeez, this is the worst part of the game, trying to figure out how the paths fucking work. Okay, we're gonna have to do another bizarre, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type path. Oh my god, fuck off with this. Oh shit, I lost entertainer and a guest. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. This is not gonna work out that well. Okay, can you guys please stop walking where my paths are supposed to go? At least what I can do is do this, so I can connect up my exit, which is perfect. Perfect area for my exit to go. Right here, perfect. Let's get that going, right? And then we'll hopefully get this working somehow. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this, if this is possible to do. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's perfect. So we got entrance, exit. So the roller coaster itself will be the path, I guess, because we don't have another path to get around, and this path goes nowhere. So that'll have to do, I guess. Let's start that one up. We'll figure out the paths in a minute. I got to figure out how to deal with this path system because it is not working out that well. Okay, you know what? We might just have to do this. This might have to be our solution. There. We'll do the brute force, ugly ass solution. Like, at least it works. At least it works, you know? There we go. Perfect. That's amazing. I like that. That's a good path. That's a real good pathway here. Okay, now we need to connect this path up as well. If we can connect this one up, that'd be great. So our pier is looking pretty good. We got a lot of roller coasters everywhere. I'm kind of running out of space for coasters, honestly. Let's see if we can connect this path up to anything. Is it possible for me to connect this path up? Okay, yeah, we can kind of snake this path around the coaster a little bit. That's pretty good. Okay, that works. That kind of works. I like that. Sort of works. We do have to kind of figure this out a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. That's great. Look at that. That looks so good. We'll get rid of these no entry signs. We don't need these anymore. Wow, look at that. That looks great. I like this. I kind of like this red color too. I'm going to make this more of like a bright red. Make all the supports match the ocean color. But I don't have a name idea. If any of you guys have an idea for a name for this park, this would be pretty good. Okay, let's see here. What would be a good name for this? I'll keep it with like a pink and yellow. That kind of looks good. So this park's going pretty well. Everything's making a lot of money. I'm making tons of money right now, even after that huge mess with the roads and the pathways and the ride there. It's kind of working out. What's the stats on this? Ooh, extreme. Oh boy. That is bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even want to deal with this roller coaster anymore. Lateral G's are just too much. I wonder what we can do to fix that. I don't know. That nausea rating and that intensity is way too high. This is a terrible ride. Man, I'm already fucking sick of this ride because it's such a fucking disaster. And I don't have any other better rides unlocked, unfortunately. We do have a tower. Let's put one of these down. This will be a nice, easy ride to place down here. Let's like plop that somewhere convenient. Right here, maybe? Like right here. That might be a good spot. We could do it right on top of this, which would be kind of funny. That'd be kind of cool. Let's put it like right on top of the pavilion there. Entrance and exit. I'll have to figure this out somehow. Okay, I'll figure this out, I guess, how to do this, but I think this is a cool idea. Put this right on top of my central pavilion. Okay, we'll figure out this ride. I'll have to figure out this other ride later because I'm kind of fed up with it. I don't like the swing coaster. Maybe I should just delete the whole thing, honestly, because I'm not very happy with that, how that turned out. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. And we'll build an exit from here. Whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, let's figure out how this is working. I'm not sure where this is supposed to be going. Is that placed correctly? It's not. Okay, that's why it's not working. Sometimes the isometric perspective sort of messes with you a little bit. See if I can get this to snap correctly to the pavilion there. Okay, here we go. That's perfect, I think. Let's actually see if we can do it like this. Might have to do a little bit of a roundabout pathway here. Okay, that works. That's perfect. That's great. So we can open this up, have the kind of centerpiece of our park here. Other than the fact that this red ride is just a disaster, it doesn't fucking work, I think this park looks pretty good. We have a lot of money too. Though people keep dying, we need to hire a few more workers, I think. Let's hire a couple more handymen. Here, we'll hire a few more entertainers as well. Keep people happy in the park so they won't be so upset. We just keep losing guests because our park is not very good. Okay, let's do advertising campaign for the ride. Let's do for the Sea Serpent again. We'll do campaign for the park. This ride, I may have to just delete this ride. This ride sucks so much. So I think I have to fix it. This ride is just a disaster. I think I'm going to delete the whole thing. I really don't like it. I'll build something else. This ride sucks. I don't like it. I'll have to figure out something else I could build here. Let's reconnect our paths, at least. We can do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, what is that? Weird kind of path layout. Let's figure that out. Okay, let's get you, delete that. Okay, there we go. At least reconnect these paths and we'll delete this one. This doesn't need to be here anymore. Make sure this guy gets out of here before we start deleting everything. Okay, now we'll figure out something else we can stick in this huge empty area that I've cleaned out. Because I emptied that whole part of the park for one coaster that turned out to be shit. So I wish we had some more coasters. These coasters I have are not great. Oh, here we go. Classic stand-up roller coaster. That's definitely better than the swinging coaster, which kind of sucks. Let's do this. This will be a little bit better. This at least has some loops and stuff, so it'll look pretty cool. Okay, we'll build a new coaster right here. Do a similar setup to what we did before, just put it right through the middle here. Okay, we'll put the, like that, that's pretty good. We'll make the lift hill, like, right here. Okay, footpath in the way. One more station platform. And that should be enough to get this. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that'll be pretty good, I think. We could do a little bit of a curved hill. I think we might have to if we want this to actually fit in the park. Because otherwise our ride is just not very tall, which is not great. I'm not a fan of that. I would like it at least to be 20 meters high. 25 meters high is pretty good. Okay, I like this. Let's do this. This will be nice. And I wonder if I can get a loop going around the lift hill, which would be kind of cool. Maybe you have to go a little bit lower. Let's do like that, and maybe can we get a loop? No. Too bad. Okay, whatever. I would love to get a loop going around my ride, but maybe we need to deal with that a little bit differently. In the meantime, let's just continue with this first. Okay, well, I got an idea. We'll just make it keep going down. We'll go under the part here. Okay, I think that works. This will be better. I like this ride already. I'm liking this better because I hate that other type of coaster. It's not very useful, not very great. Okay, can I get a tight turn there? It's a little bit tight. Maybe if we go straight instead, we can kind of make this work. I can do a large loop. Let's try that. Okay, no, I can't fit that in there. But we could maybe do a loop. Let's try that. We'll try doing a little loop right here. Geez, this fucking path is in the way, unfortunately. And these people are just taking up so much space. So you know what? We'll not bother with that. Let's just do another up. Do another little bump. And have it kind of spin around over on the other side. Actually, let's do a corkscrew. That'd be pretty good. Oh my god, fuck. I don't want to do that yet. There we go. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then maybe we can put a loop here, and then we can put another, Actually, first of all, do we have any boosters? Let's see if we can get a booster first. Okay, no boosters, unfortunately, but we can do this. Maybe we have enough speed to get another loop in. To do like a vertical loop. Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. And then we'll drop a photo section like right here. Great. Okay, that's kind of nice. All right, this ride's going pretty well, I think. It's not doing too badly. Now, what else can I put here? Can I fit a corkscrew in here? But I might be able to fit a... Can I fit another loop in here? Is that possible? Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Wow, that's amazing. So I can fit just barely another loop in there. And I would love for to have this go through the other loop. Like one more time, go through the loop. So maybe I will do that. I'll loop back around and we'll see if it's possible to do that. We might try to go through the other loop there before we come back. So I don't know. This might not be possible. Maybe I should just finish up the coaster here. Not gonna fit there, unfortunately. Okay, let's do this. We'll do that. Bank turn. Okay, that just barely fits. Okay, we'll see if we can manage this, possibly. I don't know if this will be fast enough to actually make it through all these segments. Might be a little bit too much, honestly. Okay, let's see. Can I get anything around here? No, that's too close to this segment. So we have to get it a little bit further out if possible. Let's do one more way out. I guess this is gonna have to be like this, to be honest. I don't think I can get it anywhere else. I'd have to somehow make this work. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have to make this work somehow. Maybe do a very steep segment here and then turn. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to scrap this whole segment here. We'll figure this out a little bit different way, if possible. Maybe we can go the other way around the boat hire. Because this side of the park is already pretty full of stuff. Okay, I don't think it's going to fit there. We might have to figure out how to fit this in. It's very close to the exit. I really like how it loops through itself, but we need to find a way to make this actually work properly. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this to work. I don't know. Let me go see through supports very quickly so I can see what I'm putting here. The problem is I'm right at the edge of the park, so I don't have that much land to actually put this in place. I would like it to loop back around here one more time, but it might not be possible. So I don't know. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to try this again. We'll try to do a tight loop around. Yeah, we can do a very tight loop. Or fairly tight, I think. Keep it a little bit smaller. We just have to somehow get over this little bump, if possible. Okay, it kind of works. If I can hide the path, see through paths. Okay, it's kind of working. Ooh, a little bit, just very, very tight to get around here. Can I go down maybe and get out of here? It's like I'm right under my own ride here. Okay, let's go 1 meter. Maybe we can make this out if possible. Oh boy, okay. I'll see if I can figure out how to do this, how to deal with this one. Okay, this is not working this way. Maybe we can find another way around if possible. Maybe with a tighter turn. It might be a little bit rough though. No, I'm going to go with a big turn. That'll be okay. And what we'll do is I'm going to throw down a brake here. Okay, so no, this is not going to work. We can't put the coaster that way. I'll have to figure out another way for it to go. So I'll try something different instead. Maybe we can find another solution here, because I really want to keep this loop. But we're so tight on space here that it's very hard to get around, honestly. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to keep that loop. Let's get immediately out of the loop and go up instead. We'll try to go up immediately. See, land not owned by the park is my problem. That's my biggest issue here. I might be able to just go over the boat hire. Maybe let's just do that. That might be a good idea. That kind of works, I guess. Sort of works if I can just barely squeeze around here. Oh boy, okay, so no. I need to find another way to get through here if possible. I won't bother with that corkscrew then. We'll just kind of do a little bump. Try to get all the way down to the bottom here, and then we can try to do a very tight turn like this. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. Ooh, barely able to get through there. Wow. Oh no, still too tight. Okay, we might be able to do it if we do it like this. But this is going to be rough. I think we're going to have to not bother going through the loop again. I think this is a bad idea. You know what? I may have to just scrap this plan of mine to try to make it go all the way around. Because this is not going to work out, I think. So let's think about another idea, maybe. Okay, you know what? I think I will try. I'm going to put the effort in to see if I can do it. Do something, you know? Okay, what's in the way here? Footpath? We'll have to delete the footpath then. Let's turn the footpaths on. See through paths. We do not need that path here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So we'll just deal with that path later. We can figure that out. Okay, so that solves a lot of our problems. Totally brutal. Okay, let's see here if we can make our way around. Okay, this is kind of working now. I'm kind of getting it to work properly as I want. I can throw in another vertical loop. Is that worthwhile? Probably not. Vertical loop right. That might be possible. Okay, I got a better idea. Let's go like this. 2. Then we can maybe go for a vertical loop right. No, not enough space, unfortunately. Okay, this might work. Let's try this. Vertical loop left, vertical loop right. Okay, this might actually work. This might actually work. Okay, that's a lot of loops on this coaster. Holy shit. Now, let's see if we can actually make this coaster work properly. I don't know if it'll even function. Okay, now we need to find a way to plug it back into the entrance. After all these loops everywhere. What we could do, let's try something like this. I'm going to see if I can actually connect the loop up to the ride. No, okay. I can't get the loop in there, unfortunately, but I can at least get one loop in. Okay, that'll have to be good enough. Unfortunately, can't really do much else with that. Okay, footpath in the way. Ugh. Let's get rid of this path here. Please get off the path. I'm going to delete it. Okay, whatever. Your loss. How many people in there? 2? I guess I'll save them quickly. Alright, there we go. Okay, how can we get back to the front now? I'm totally lost with how I should deal with this and reconnect this back up. You know what, maybe I need to do like this. That might be the only real way to do it. Just go like this way. I have no idea if this whole track is going to even work, to be honest. Like, this track is just a disaster zone. I could try going below the ride. Okay, that might work, actually. Okay, let's throw down a brake, maybe. So we can slow this down. And then maybe we can fit... Oh, it's tight. Ugh. That's rough. Okay, maybe this is the fastest way to get down. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. Can I just barely fit that in there? Ooh. Damn, bro, that sucks. Okay, just barely fits. Okay. I'll have to figure out a way to just squeeze this in to fit there. Just barely fit in. Like, we can just barely get in there. I could do a brake, maybe. And then an S-bend. Can I fit an S-bend in here? Oh, no. Too bad. I'm too close to the edge of the park. Okay, maybe if I start my descent a little bit sooner. Okay. No. That's not going to work. So this seems like the only way. If we can somehow connect this up to the end of the park, that might be possible. We'll have to figure out how to do that. I don't know what to do with that. I have enough money now. I can probably pay back most of my loan. Let's actually pay that back. A lot of it. We'll get a few more thousand down. Try to get all my loan done. That'll be my new goal, at least, if I can finally finish one of these rides. Trying to figure out how this thing here, what we can do. Yeah, ride is gonna be really tight if I can even fit it in here. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can try something else. We can do like a little loop around like this. Can I fit that in? Oh, it's a little bit too tight. What about like this then? Is that possible? Okay, I can do that. That might work. Okay, maybe this is our ideal here. No, still too tight. Okay, I have another idea. I'm gonna have to go back a little bit. Let's extend this by one more before we start turning around. I think this is a little bit of a mess. I don't know how this is gonna work at all. Let's try it maybe like this. Let's see if this works. Okay, let's try like this. Maybe we can go over the ride or something. I don't know. Okay, I think what I'll try to do is level this off, do a little bit of a loop around, maybe this way. Oh my god, this is not gonna work out. Jeez, what a fucking disaster. Why did I make this so confusing? Let's just keep, can I just go straight all the way? I guess I can. Okay, now I still need to figure out how to connect this up, because it's too close. If I could just get it to move over by one. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I'll just do an S-bend. S-bend right. Maybe this is just my solution. Yeah, I'll put an S-bend right here. And then go down, back down to 1 meter. And that might be just enough to make it work, you know? Okay, let's see if we can get that to work properly. I'll have to throw this S-bend maybe one level back. Oh no, I can't. Okay, so I have to put it there. S-bend right, and immediately go down. Okay, I might have to see if I can figure this out. You know what? I have an idea to make this possible. Because it works. It works, it connects back up, but I really need a brake, like right here. So we're gonna put a brake right here. Yeah, we'll put a brake there to slow down the train. That should make it possible. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna work. Let's try this up, see if this works. Throw down our entrance and exit. I don't even know how I'm gonna connect those up. Like, this is already a mess. I'll figure it out, I guess, while it's testing. Okay, finally, why not invert the entry point? Could that work in any way? I don't know. I mean, maybe. But this is already done, so we'll see if this works. I'll try this. This might work anyways. It might be possible. It might work out. First of all, I need to build my... Can I even connect my entrance up? Is this possible? This might not be possible to even connect the entrance. Okay, let's turn this off then. Let's delete our entrance. Jesus, I don't even know where I'm gonna put this. This is like nowhere to go. Put it over here maybe. Okay, put the exit over here. Maybe that'll work. Is there any room to even put stuff there? I have no idea. Okay, let's do see-through paths, see-through supports. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, that works. We'll put a path right here as well for the entrance there. Now I just need to figure out how to connect this up. I don't know how that's going to work at all. Land not owned by the park. Oh boy, that's the big problem there. How can I get this? Let's do see-through supports and see-through paths. If I can just barely get there. I don't know. That's rough. I don't know where I'm going to put the path for this. Oh boy. Okay, we'll have to figure this out because we can't open this ride while it's still like this. So let's figure these entrance exits out a little bit more. I need to find a good place to put them. Maybe right here is possible. I didn't really plan out where I was going to put this, and now I'm in big trouble because this is hard to find a location to put this. Okay, this will not work, apparently. So let's see if we can find another place to put this. I don't even know. I don't know how I'm going to get people into this park. You made this abomination. I'm all here for it. Yeah, that's my problem. I made this so tight that I can't fit the entrance and exit anywhere. Like, literally, I have no space for it to go in. Oh my god, what a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. Ah, boy, this sucks. So I don't know how I'm going to fit this in. This is, like, not going to go in at all. Oh boy, okay, we'll have to figure this out somehow. Maybe I have to delete some of the ride. Like, oh boy, okay. Maybe we'll figure this out. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'll think about a way I can get in here. Like, this seems like the best spot. Like, right here, maybe. If I can just see through supports... See through paths? Can I get an entrance like right here? Okay, that looks like it works. Okay. Is that right? No, that's not good then. Lana owned by the park, so what the fuck is that? What's going on with this? I can't even see where anything is. So there is a path there, but I can't connect anything to it, apparently. Let's see if I can try from a different angle. Maybe that'll let me do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, that kind of works. That doesn't work. That works. Okay. What about this way? Will this work? Okay, this kind of works. If we can get this out of here. It's sort of working. We need to find a very convoluted path to get out of here. Okay, I think we're escaping. We're escaping from this dungeon I've created. This like path hell that I've made. Okay, I think this kind of works. Okay, we'll make this like that. That'll be pretty good. Make it a little bit windy, and then we can change this to like normal path, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, I think we made it out of pathway hell. Okay, we did it. We got one out. We got one out. We just need the exit now. Somehow the exit has to escape from here. Maybe right here? This doesn't look good, though. This looks pretty bad. Like, oh boy, this is rough. I don't know where the exit can go. No, that's not going to work out. Now, can they exit through the entrance path? I have no idea how to, if that's possible. Okay, we can get a path there. That kind of works. Okay, let's see. All right, this works. This works. This kind of works. Oh boy, okay. If we can only get out somehow. Yeah, stand-up roller coaster's in the way. I know it is. Okay. This is not going to work out then. Let's just delete this path. I have to find a better spot to put the exit. Okay. I don't know where to go with this. We'll have to see what's possible. Because my entrance is already just a disaster, so I don't know how I'm going to get there with an exit. Maybe right here? Maybe this will work? Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, this might work. Okay, I think that's the right spot, right? Okay, that's the perfect spot, but we need to find a way to escape from here. Okay, this way works. Okay, I have a theory. We might be able to make a path over. If we go up high enough, we might be able to escape this dungeon we've created. Okay, we're escaping from pathway hell at the moment. Okay, footpath in the way. We will have to fix that somehow. There we go. Okay. Now, this footpath we can connect up somehow as well. I don't care if people are drowning. They got to deal with I have my own problems to deal with. Besides their fucking drowning issues. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go right here. Okay, perfect. That works. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe we were able to hook that up. We did lose a few guests. Some people drowned, but it's not a big deal. We'll test out this coaster, and then this park's looking pretty good. I think this park's doing pretty good. One park goer sacrificed to the briny deep. Yeah, but the park's looking nice now, I think. It's looking pretty nice. We're going to change the colors here for this one. I'll go with my kind of yellowish color scheme that I've been using. Maybe orange. Actually, I kind of like orange, to be honest. Orange and yellow would be good. And we'll make the supports blue as usual with all of them here. The cars, I'm going to make like a light green and then white. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe red? No, I like white. White looks good. Okay, let's do that. Looks pretty nice. We'll test this ride. Hopefully it's not awful. Yeah, let's call this the Hungry Sea. Okay, there we go. Great. I need to make sure this... Oh no, it can't get through the loop. Oh no, the coaster can't get through the fucking loop. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh boy, there it goes. Woo, look at that. Okay, let's fix that then. We gotta dump this loop then. This loop's gotta fucking go. Unfortunately, it's gotta go. Somehow gotta hook these rides up. We'll make it work somehow. Do a little bit of a tighter loop. And then just go straight into this one, I guess. How is this going to work out? I don't know at all. I guess we have to go up to 15 meters, so we'll have to kind of arrange this one to get up to 15. Let's see if we can maybe make it that high. We can maybe make it a little bit of a bump up. Okay, that kind of works. It looks terrible, but it's better than what we had before, at least. It kind of, at least it works a little bit, you know? Okay, let's see if that's any better. We won't lose anyone. At least no one died. At least no one died. I don't know if anyone died below, but like, whatever. We'll see if that works. We'll get rid of that loop. We're gonna have 2 loops. We don't need 3 loops that badly. I would love to have another corkscrew there, though. That would be pretty good. Maybe let's try another corkscrew before the ride goes. Let's delete these a little bit. What can we throw here? Half corkscrew left. Half corkscrew left. Let's do half corkscrew right. Now that kind of works out a little bit. What level is that? How many meters is that? Now this is totally misaligned, so it doesn't work properly. I wish I knew how many meters this was so I could tell if these are aligned or not. Where is my measurement? I think these are actually about the right height, but we need to somehow link these up. Okay, this ride's already getting really stupid. I don't know how this is gonna work. This is already like a disaster zone. Okay, oh boy. Should I have just kept it the way it was? Oh my god, what a fucking mess. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, this is 13 meters, so maybe we can just barely get that. 6 meters, 9 meters, 10 meters. Okay, it has to go up to 15 if possible. Maybe we can do a quick little bump right there and twist that around. Yeah, get that to 15. Do a quick little roundabout here and doesn't fit. There we go. Okay, that gets us up to 15. We can do a little turn there. You know what? I'm gonna give up on this. This is dumb. This is not gonna work out. I could try the left corkscrew. That might work. That might be cool. That might work out, actually. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Dropped a lot of people into the water there. Okay, let's do a quick little turn here. Can I fit that in? I think this is a dumb idea. This is not going to work out at all. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to give up on this. This is stupid. This doesn't work. I cannot fit a corkscrew in here. So let's just do what I was doing before and get like a nice ride here. Okay, what can we do next? Let's get a, whatever we can have. Oh boy. What do we have next from here? Can I get the upward? What's wrong with this? Why can't I build anything here now? Oh, no way. What is that? Okay, there. We got 15. Let's try to connect this up a little bit. That'll be good. Okay, that's going to have to be fine. That'll be fine. Maybe what we can do to make it more interesting is we can delete this and put an on-ride photo section there. We'll have 2 photo sections. Just for fun. Oh, 1 section per ride. Come on. Okay, whatever. Just leave it. We'll leave it as a normal piece there. That's fine. That instantly makes the ride a lot more lame, but it should just work. Yeah, hopefully it'll work now. If it works, can it truly be terrible? I don't know. It's already a disaster of a ride, and I keep killing people by accident when I'm trying to connect pieces of the ride up. Let's figure out this. There we go. Reconnect that up. People keep dying, unfortunately. Let's see if this ride actually works now. Speed up a little bit. Wow, I have tons of money. Let me actually pay back the rest of my loan. There, I have no loan now. Okay, does it work? Does it work? It works. It works. Okay, perfect. Perfect. It works perfectly. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, Ultra Extreme? No fucking way. Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh my god. What is the extreme part of this ride? What's causing it to be like that? Let me take a look at the ride again. I want to see what's causing it to have such a high extremeness rating. It might be this section right here where it just turns really tightly at the end of the drop. Because this is pretty tight turn. Like, that is a pretty tight turn. It might be that. It might be this over here. I don't know. There's some bad turns over there, too, which are pretty rough. I don't know. That sucks. I'm so sick of this ride, though. I've been working on this ride for like an hour, to be honest. Yeah, maybe the loops are too tight. I have no idea. I think I may have to finish my stream, though. I've been working on this one ride for like an hour, trying to finish this park. It does look cool, but this is just not going to work out. Let's turn this off, then. We'll try to fix it. I'll try to fix it very quickly, but I think we may be just borked. I think this may be just done. I think this may be fucked. Yeah, maybe that tight turn is just too much. Oh my god, please don't delete the pathways. Oh my god. Fix this somehow. Oh my god, please don't delete the paths. I really have to get it like that, right? Maybe I can get it a little bit earlier, if possible. Okay, that might work. Let's just deal with this path. I don't know what I'm going to do with this pathway. I'll figure it out later. Okay, let's try like this. Ooh boy, that's way too tall. So we'll have to go like that maybe. And then level it off at like 15 meter. Maybe you just have to delete this whole segment with the twisty area. Because this is 15 meter, this is 15 meter. We might be able to make it work. With like a corkscrew or something. Okay, this might work. This might work. Okay, that kind of works. Just have to link these two up if possible. Okay, that kind of works. Maybe we can try this. Maybe this will work. After this, I probably have to give up on this part because I'm kind of done with it. And I fucked my entrance again. Let's see if I can get this. See if it supports. Ah, no. Oh no, that's too bad. My poor entranceway is not going to work. Oh boy, okay. I think I'm going to have to give up on this ride because this ride has taken so long to finish and I cannot get it to fit properly. It's just too tight in the park here. Why can I not go here? Let's see. What's wrong with that? Okay, let's see if we can make this work somehow. Hungry Sea in the way. Oh, boy. Maybe we can figure out another way around here. Oh boy, okay. I have to figure out this somehow. This path is totally fucked now that I can't get it out. Oh boy. Oh well, we'll have to figure it out somehow. I think I may have to give up on this ride though, because this is just like taking so long and not gonna be done. Everything, once I fix one thing, another thing is like broken immediately. What's going on here? What is this music? Okay, I think I am gonna have to end the stream here. I don't think I could fix this ride. At least I can see if that fixed the problems with the ride. So let's test it very quickly, and we'll see if that fixed some of the issues, and then I can figure out the path system a little bit later. See if that makes it at least possible to ride. Oh no, it's still crap. So I think this whole ride needs to be totally torn apart, I think. I'm not gonna bother doing that though. I'm not gonna have enough time to finish. I'm gonna pretend that ride doesn't exist. Because this is the second time I've tried building that ride and totally fucked it up. So, oh well. At least the other rides turned out pretty well. I am gonna end the video off here, however. I'm a little bit out of my time. And I'll see you guys again next time. So, goodbye guys. Was a little bit of a mess of a park, but at least it turned out okay. I wish I would have picked a bigger park though. This park is really small and hard to fit rides in that fit well and look nice. But either way, guys, I'll see you guys again next time, and see you guys later. We'll switch back to here.